Hello, my name is Leah. I'm a third year SD and IS student at St Andrews, and I'm running for Environment Officer in the Student Association. So yeah, I've been involved in environmentalism and environmental groups in St Andrews pretty much since my first day here. Just been always looking at like, what can I do and where are my efforts most needed, and trying to figure out the environmental scene in St Andrews. So there's a lot of things I've learned these last 3 years in terms of what's happening, who's involved, like what works and what doesn't work. And honestly, I can say there's so many great initiatives here in St Andrews, and I think we should really maximize on that potential, and especially on that movement at the moment for environmentalism, to unite our efforts and really look for effective collaboration, because there's so many amazing projects that really deserve a lot more attention and deserve a lot more recognition for what they're doing and a lot more support. And sustainability is something that all of us have to look at. Environmentalism and climate change will affect all of us. So it's not just a topic for environmentalists, it's a topic for all of us. And I think that's really where we need to be going in the future as well. We need to look at how is this issue relating to everyone, and how can we all engage in these topics. So yeah, 3 cornerstones that I just quickly want to highlight from my manifesto are community, action, and well-being. Community, like I said, in St Andrews there's so many amazing initiatives, but how can we really bring them together for effective collaboration? How can we bring them together in terms of bringing students together, in terms of creating a sense of community for activists and to support each other as well, but also for locals, because there are a lot of amazing local initiatives that I've only in this last year or so found out about that are happening in St Andrews. And I think, whoa, what if we could combine all these students' efforts together with the local efforts and really transform St Andrews into a hub for climate action and really into a beacon for sustainability within the university as well. And there's some exciting things happening within the university as well, which I'm so happy to see and so happy to work and collaborate with in the future as well, hopefully. So yeah, it's a lot of exciting things and a lot of ways that I think we as a university, as a student community, but as a town, can bring together. And so that's really exciting. Second point, action. We can't just talk about it. The challenge comes to, how can we transform all of these amazing ideas and things into actual tangible things that are making a difference in St Andrews. And yeah, that's really what I want to focus on, because in the end, we can talk about sustainability for days and days and days and days, but it comes down to how much can we do and what can we do here. And I think there's so many things that we can do, and I'm really excited to push those forward. Number 3, well-being. Such an important one that I think will gain an increased importance as well, and that we really need to look at to foster well-being and activist well-being as well, because if you care a lot about environmental issues, that can be very emotionally taxing, because there's so many horrific things happening in the world. And looking at how climate change is really affecting communities, how it will affect our future. It's scary stuff, And how can we transform those emotions into something positive? How can we transform them? How can we deal with them? And how can we form a community that we can support each other to address these issues and to address these difficult questions of what does it mean to live in a climate emergency? What does it mean for our lifestyle? What does it mean for our future? What does it mean for how things in the future are going to have to run? Because fundamentally, how things are working in life and in our personal lives, most likely going to have to change to some degree, but this is also an opportunity to transform that and transform that into something positive. But we do need a sense of community, and we do need a sense of well-being and addressing these difficult issues. For example, eco-anxiety, and how can we deal with that, and how can we make sure that there's nothing that to counter something such as activist burnout, because I've been involved in activism for a long time, and the worst that can be is if it's isolating, if you don't feel like you that there are other people who are in this together with you, and if you can't feel like, you can talk to people about it. So that's something I really want to foster and talk about, that we have open discussions around it, and a sense of, you know, shared understanding, and a sense of, you know, we're in this together and we can do it. So yeah, voting opens this Thursday, and then closes on Friday afternoon, so make sure to vote. And yeah, thank you for your support, and thanks for listening.